All right. Hey there, Lioness Kitty. Yo, yo. Hey there, T. Lee. What's up with you? Look at my folks. Look at my people. Yo, yo. All right, we're gonna shuffle these up. What's up there, Miracle? Hey, I wanted to give y'all this spill too while y'all here, cause I've been seeing this coming down my timeline. Like, you know what I mean? A couple people have done this already. I guess no idea is new under the sun. But so the difference about today for me, what I'm going to do, yeah, we just getting started. I haven't even started yet. I was going to give y'all the spill. This is going to make this reading different for y'all. It's actually going to help you out a whole lot. It's going to make it a lot more fun. So like you can watch the whole reading and see how different places people are like attracted to you for certain reasons. All right. Yeah, we starting at Aries. Yep, we starting at Aries. I know I feel you too, T. Lee. All right, so boom. Check it out. I'm doing, so this is the difference. So each house, I've seen somebody kind of similar do this same way, but it's a little bit different. So I'm just going to explain it to you. Each house, 1st through 12. All right, so boom. Your first house, when it comes to a love reading, your first house are going to be people who like you for you. They like you just genuinely. As soon as you show up, they're attracted to you. These are people who you rise upon. That's your rising sign, first house. It's usually on how you first show up, your personality, just you being you. They like you. They're attracted to you. And there'll be traits that explain why, all right? Then you got your second house, people who agree with your beliefs, your principles, your values, your work ethic. All right, the things that you consider luxuries, the things that you consider security or stable. You know what I mean? What are your values? Those people are people who will be attracted to you for the same thing. All right. Then you got your third house, people who feel like cousins, family, siblings. You can easily talk to them, communicate with them. And you guys come from that second house, so you guys are kind of like see each other the same way. You guys see yourselves the same way. So they're like, it's Gemini house. So it's like we see each other as soulmates. Same. Fourth house, going to be relationships or people who you have a comfortable, like not living situation. Sometimes like people who represent like your maternal figures, or they represent people who you feel most comfortable with. It represents a family dynamic that you feel most comfortable with, even if it's just friends. It's usually more like close living partners, but if it's not that, it's just people who feel kind of maternal. They call that storage love. You know what I mean? It's a maternal love, all right? Then you got, yeah, it's never ending either, Caddy. 2 years now. Yeah, I've been doing this for like almost 7 years almost now. Almost 7. Getting there. It take, you know what I mean? On and off. It's just been, it's a big discovery. It's like, wow, as you learn more about it, like, damn, it just goes on forever. So that really gets my Scorpio placements going crazy. You know what I mean? So then you got, where was that? Fourth house. Fourth house is like the family. Okay, boom. Then we got fifth house. Short-term relationships, flings, people who feel like they're like family, but they're like, they're more like friends that are entertaining, friends that take you out places, friends that want to date, friends that, you know, and it could also be romantic. It's usually like short, passionate, people who make you express your passion or your creativity in life. All right, so those would be relationships there. Then you got your sixth house. These would be people who are attracted to you, but they also help encourage you to be independent because it's the house of Virgo. All right. Hey there, Aloe. All right, so these would be people who try to get you to be more independent, because what they're doing is getting you to be able to be self-sufficient enough to get into the seventh house, which has to do with long-term partnerships. See, fifth house are your fun-based partnerships. They teach you how to be in romance, how to have fun with a partner, how to seduce someone, how to be persuasive. It's the house of Leo. So then when you get into that that sixth house is teaching you how to be able to do this for yourself, how to find rituals that make you feel comfortable or at peace, and how to be of service or giving to other people. Then you get to your seventh house. That means that you've learned enough to be able to be of service to another partner and can have equal reciprocation. Then it goes into that 8th house. The people there will be people who want to build with you. Either these will be people who you have endings with, where it means that you're going to start creating new philosophies, new beliefs, new principles, new values. Because the 6th house and the 8th house are transformative houses, because they're like transition stages where you're about to go from one stage to the next stage. So even for the 7th and the 8th meaning that you're about to go into a more serious commitment relationship where we start doing joint endeavors. We put like houses together, bills together, deeds together, insurance together. You know, we start taking a relationship either serious because we agree on the principles and values of the relationship, or we're going to end it because that's where the 8th house is also a house of endings. It could be death. So it could either be a rebirth or a death. So we can reborn. We can create this relationship to go to the next level and become, you know, a 9th house where we start sharing the same philosophies and beliefs and see the relationship has a bigger purpose. Or we go into the 10th house, which can usually be marriage, you know what I mean? And it goes into our public image has changed, how we carry ourselves, the authority that we give ourselves into other people. You know what I mean? So people who like you in the 10th house, will be people who like you because of your status, because of your career, because of your image, because of how other people respect you. You know what I mean? So these would be people who you probably see will be a little bit more mature. Then you get into your 11th house, which would be like friends again, but these would be people who already know you for having a solid public image and want to take you to another level. They want to see you expand. And then that leads you into the 12th house. And the 12th house would be people who are helping you see yourself in a new perspective, because Pisces energy. All right. All right, so those will be people who are also like soulmates and people who see you on a more subconscious level. Like they may not really see you clearly all the time, and they usually envision you to be a version of yourself that you haven't quite evolved to. All right, so they're usually like helping you get there. All right, so enough talking. I just wanted to kind of give you all that little rundown, help you out, and now we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start at Aries. Hey, what's up, it girl? So Aries. Why are people attracted to you right now? So we got Pisces energy. Okay. We got 6 of Wands. It could have been upright, could have been reversed. I don't know. I just kind of grabbed it, but I got it as upright. All right, we got Ace of Cups and one more. Okay, so the people, it could be, it don't have to be these people, and, you know what I mean? But you'll probably be more attracted to these signs right about now. Could be a Libra, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, or I got Pisces. Possibly Aries, Leo, Sag. So possibly another fire sign right about now. So what's attractive about you right now is your vagueness, not being able to know too much about you. People probably don't know too much about you. There could be rumors swimming about you. You could be popular, but low-key popular. You know what I mean? Where people may not always openly acknowledge how much they praise you. You know what I mean? Your praises could be hidden, all right? But not really hidden from this person or from these people, all right? So people hear about you. That's one thing to hear. They hear either rumors, secrets, a whole bunch of things about you that kind of makes them curious about who you are. Not to mention, you come off as a very stern and principled person, somebody who has more of a lot of logic, but also a lot of knowledge. All right, somebody who's also independent, can do things on their own. You don't really need for too much. You can get up and make a move for yourself. That's what they like, because we got the Ace of Wands here too, and we got the 9 of Cups. Even though it's in reverse, it just means that you're somebody who really like probably has luxuries or probably has like some creature comforts that other people would like, but you can take them as like. Take it as more like, you know, unappreciative. Like, yeah, I got that. Like, you know what I mean? You might got the newest Bentley or the newest Nikes or the newest hairstyle phone, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I got that. You know, it's no big thing. You know, I'm going to get something else, or whatever I desire, I'm going to get. But once you get it, you're never really appreciative of it. So people they are attracted to you, like always being able to have the good stuff. All right, whatever that may be for you. You know what I mean? And it's usually stuff that you take for granted, but it's stuff that other people be like, oh, you got that? You know what I mean? So they feel like you're blessed, but you just don't appreciate it. But that's what makes people attracted to you. Because these are people who are also looking for like recognition or want praise, or they want, you know what I mean? They want these same successes that you have that you really don't appreciate. So they like that, all right? They like that you also have clear boundaries, or that you're very, you speak up. You're not afraid to speak up or tell people like it is. You know what I mean? It doesn't come from like a harshness. It just comes from like more like a bluntness. That's really what I wanted to say was more blunt. You know what I mean? I just tell people like what it is, you know what I mean? But it comes with like a wisdom and a lot of clarity. And it's not like I confused you when I said it. I was very direct about it. And it was very like concise. And so they were like, oh, okay, I get that. All right. So what's also attractive is that you don't really reply back. For some of y'all, it's like you don't reply back because I got the Ace of Cups here. But this usually has to do with phones, receiving calls, receiving text. Sometimes it's about swiping left, swiping right on like social media. But I was just noticing that it kind of seemed like you guys don't answer. Like you guys may be always around other people or people are always around you. Or they're always trying to get your attention, is vying for your attention. But they see you more as like somebody who's popular, has status, people know you. You know what I mean? You're well known. Just low key, you know what I mean? Like not everybody knows you. For some of y'all, because I'm thinking about this, the moon here, it could also be about like having great intuition. You know what I mean? Psychic abilities for some of y'all. Yeah, so people are attracted to that. They feel like you bring a lot of people around you, a lot of attention. You garner it, all right? Okay, so anyway, let me give you the signs. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What up, Majesty? Jean Julien. Could be a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra. All right. So on Aquarius, I said Aquarius. On Taurus, Taurus. All right, boom, bow. Okay, Taurus, let's see. So for some of these, I'm also just going to use some oracles, like just use them as they are instead of tarot, because I ain't got enough decks. And I just wanted to do something different today. All right, so Taurus, why are people attracted to you right now? All right, Hangman in reverse. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so normally, whenever I be seeing the Hangman in reverse, I be thinking about how people see you differently. You know what I mean? Like you don't sacrifice yourself for them anymore. You know what I mean? Or you like sometimes it can be called disillusion, meaning that you start to see situations for what they are. So what's attractive is that you see situations for what they are and you'll move on. You know what I mean? You're not going to hang around lingering, you know, imagining things to be something that they aren't. You're more of like a realist. All right, you like vulnerability, and people feel like they could be vulnerable with you. But also at the same time, people also feel like they don't know everything about you, like truth-wise. Like they feel like you don't tell them everything, and they also feel like you're not very much passionate about them either. They feel like you get attention elsewhere. So people find you to be attractive physically, because we got the King of Wands here and the Lovers. So they find you to be attractive physically in your body and your sex appeal. All right, because sometimes I think of the Lovers as being somebody who has sex appeal. Sometimes the Empress too, but we got the King of Wands here, which is normally a catch. Even though it's in reverse, it's just that you come off as like overly confident. People like that. You know what I mean? Like you're too self-assured. You're cocky to a point, actually. So this is what people like about you, or find to be very attractive about you as well. And it's almost like, for some of y'all, it's almost like you don't know. You know what I mean? So imagine being cocky and arrogant to other people, but not knowing that you're attractive. So people assume that you don't know this. That's the attractive part about it, that you don't know how attractive you are. That's the part that's like the kicker. All right? Because kind of like you don't really flaunt it. You know what I mean? Like you have it, and sometimes you can turn it on and off, but it's like sporadically, not sporadically, like impulsively, you may do something that shows a whole lot of confidence and a whole lot of swag, and then you just kind of like tone it down. You know what I mean? Or you go back into like this brooding mood where you don't really want to be bothered or really want to show people nothing, or you know what I mean? So it comes off as appealing because I'm guessing because like we never know what we're gonna get. It's not unpredictable, but it is kind of like unpredictable because like I want to know more. Like people want to get to know you. You know, they want to have conversations with you, and probably conversations with you flow. You know what I mean? Like if you guys start talking, you guys could seem to be talking about anything, because Pisces is somebody who has a great vision. So you could be somebody who has like, you know, an imagination, can talk about pretty much anything, just kind of like, even if you don't really understand it, just kind of like, you know, say whatever you think would go along with the moment, because the Six of Swords is somebody who knows how to transition situations. So it's kind of like that. Even if I don't really know too much about it, I just kind of go with it, let you fill in the blanks. You know what I mean? So that's what people find attractive, because it's just like you are somebody who, it's like you're confident, but you don't really like, I mean, you're overconfident to them, but it's like you don't really do too much. You don't be too aggressive. Well, King of Wands and reverse can be aggressive. They can be passive aggressive. So for some reason they would find that attractive though. I guess because it's not all the time. You know what I mean? It's not like an all the time type of thing. You get what I'm saying? That's what's really going on here. Yeah, that is it too. I'm glad you said that, Majesty, because we got the moon here too. It is keeping people guessing, because like they don't really know too much about you. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, you could be a mystery. You know what I mean? Like seldom seen. But like when people get around you, it's that instant recognition of like, hey, I like this person. I want to be around this person. You know what I mean? But why? So they want to investigate more. All right. But also, you could be somebody who goes on trips randomly or goes on like long vacations sometimes, because Six of Swords can sometimes be like a traveling card, vacation card. All right. So you may be somebody like that. Maybe you're used to like being on yachts, boats, you know what I mean? Or just vacation, you know what I mean? Different places. You know what I mean? So a lot of people like that about you. They're attracted to that. And for some of y'all, because we got the King of Wands here and the Lovers, it's your sex. They like the way that you have sex. Right? Like you're comfortable with your body. You're comfortable with like nakedness, or you're comfortable with like exposing yourself. Some of y'all could just be like, that might be like your thing. Like to turn people on, you might expose yourself to people, or at least where sometimes it could be like form-fitting clothes, because that's where I'm really kind of drawn to, is like being able to see their figure. So a lot of people are attracted to like your physical body, which is a Taurus trait. So that's not like anything unusual for y'all. All right. So anyway, let me give you signs. It could be Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. I mean, not Aries. It's a Leo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. That's right. Yeah, y'all better tell Hive Mind. Y'all don't be knowing. Hive Mind stacked. All right, let me see. Who's on Gemini? All right. All right, so Gemini. Did I do this one? Nope. All right. Gemini, why are people attracted to you right now? All right, let me see. Why are they attracted to you? I knew that was going to go there. Three of Cups. I always knew Three of Cups, because y'all be talkative. And Three of Pentacles. All right. So I knew that was going to go. Okay, and the Emperor. Oh, got the Emperor in reverse, though. That's usually somebody who's intimidating. All right. So people do like, so what people are attracted to is that you don't have like a large friend group. You don't have that many friends around you. You know what I mean? But you're social, you're talkative, you're communicative, you're helpful, supportive. You know what I mean? I think for some of y'all may be like a town crier. So you may know like the gossip, the tea of what's going on around your area. You may always be in the know. They like that you're always like a short call away. For some of y'all may be like into like traveling or distance, like long distance. Some of y'all may be like foreign, because we do got the Three of Wands here. So some of y'all may be foreign or from like somewhere else. And people just kind of find you to be attractive because of that. So I get that you slow people down a lot. Like you slow them down for like, maybe they had expectations of how things would go with y'all, like the distance, you know what I mean? Like sometimes people could probably be really pushy with y'all. Cause I get like, you guys aren't like openly like trusting of people, new friends or just like acquaintances. You guys kind of keep it, I'm gonna say superficial, it seems like. You know what I mean? Like you accept people for as they are, but you may sometimes just see people as like entertainment, and people like that. Like maybe you're always into like parties or like going to like events or super social. You know, that's why I really just get like more super social, but like intimidating to really match up with, because it seems like you got your stuff together. You guys are consistent, or always showing up for friends, always showing up at events, or showing up, you know what I mean, when people are down. So you're like a booster, not maybe a booster, but not like a booster, like you boost people up. You know what I mean? Like you, so people see you as intimidating, but it's not like you're imposing it on them. It's just how they view you. You know what I mean? So it's like people know that they have to come to you with respect, or they have to bring something of value to address you or when they're around you. So they be trying to add substance to your life. So people like that. Like you have a sense of self-worth. You know what I mean? But you don't like overdo your control. Usually the Emperor is overdoing your control, but with a Knight of Pentacles, it's somebody who's usually trustworthy. So that's what people like. They like that they can't really control you or control your moves because you have like bigger visions than them. And you can go off on like the next little like creative venture. If like this doesn't work or if this doesn't pop, I just do something else. You know what I mean? I just build it again. I'll just be patient and consistent and do something else all over again. I can accept the loss. I can accept failures. Like you're somebody who's one of those people who can take it on the chin. A loss, you know, a setback. You can take it on the chin. It's like, I'll persevere through this. So a lot of people find that to be attractive. Yeah, you find that to be attractive. You kind of, so sometimes I kind of feel like people see you more like a victim. Like maybe wanting to save you or wanting to like give service or like help you out. So a lot of people are attracted because like maybe you don't, like I said, if you don't have like a large friend group, but like people know about you or like you're very supportive or helpful, people want to like, you know, they feel sorry for you at some point because like people aren't showing up for you how you show up for them. You know what I mean? So like that's what people are attracted to. Like you keep pushing on even if things aren't really like working out in your favor or like even like I'm kind of going to say like people may even take advantage of you. You know what I mean? We got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, so maybe people kind of take advantage of you. Like you may invest, you may put your effort, your energy in, and people are attracted like you just keep going. You don't stop. You just keep pushing. You know what I mean? You're steady with it. You know what I mean? If this doesn't work, you'll do something else. You find solutions. You know what I mean? And you're not afraid to ask other people their input. So like you include, so people feel included around you, even though you have like status or even though you're like known or like even though you're a little bit more mature, a little bit more put together than them. It's like you are like humanized or like realistic around them. You know what I mean? So like that's what it is. Like people kind of feel like you dumb yourself down, but not like dumb yourself down. They feel like you don't take advantage in the way that you could. You know what I mean? Like you don't, like you have a good situation going and you're not one to like take advantage or like push, you know what I mean? So yeah. Huh. Like you're not overly pessimistic about what you can do. You know what I mean? I think other people be the ones that be trying to block you, for real, for real. I think that's what really go on. Like other people try to block your attempts or your success or like try to stop your stuff from coming in. Like you may have goals and stuff or achievements, milestones set, you know what I mean? Like already kind of like planned, organized. And it almost seems like maybe like other people watch other people try to like block you or hinder you. And it's like, you know, that, and that's what, maybe you still get blessings from that. Cause I don't know, maybe it's like other people give to you. So let's say this, let's say at work, your coworkers may not really like mingle with you, or they may not like, they may try to shut you out. Maybe you're more attractive, maybe you're more funny, maybe you're more witty, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're just more gifted in whatever it is, right? Your coworkers may try to like isolate you or shut you down, right? But like the boss or the important people will see you and be like, here, help you out. You know what I mean? Like they'll give to you. So like people find that attractive, like people of status or authority recognize you, all right? So like popular people or like well-to-do people, business professionals, lawyers, judges, people in like higher influencers society recognize you. So that's what people find attractive. Like you just keep persevering, which kind of sounds like a Capricorn type of energy. You do got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Virgo. So you do have, and we got Three of Pentacles. So it's like a Capricornish energy. So some of y'all may have Capricorn in your chart somewhere. All right, anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, or an Aries. Also got Sag, Taurus. All right, so that's for Gemini. All right, Cancer. All right, so we did that. Cancer. Why are people finding you attractive right now? For some of y'all like a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. For some of y'all, it may be like that you're more mature than them or more financially stable than them. Could be a Capricorn, or that they're more stable than you. Could be a Gemini. So something could be the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah. So some people, all right. So this is a little bit different than Gemini. All right, because this one's a little bit different. Like people are attracted to you, I'm gonna say in a way for like the wrong reasons. And that's exactly what I thought it was. All right, let me tell you something. All right, so we got Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Sag, Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. All right, so right off the bat, I can tell y'all that it's about material wealth or abundance, opportunities. A lot of people could be possibly seeing you guys as a come up. All right, wanting to take adventures, risk, dive into like interacting with you or like wanting to like they want to see the tide of the relationship between y'all change. So a lot of people are attracted to you because they really want to possess you or lock you down. All right. They really want to lock you down. They want you to choose them for some of y'all because y'all may hear options. We got Two of Pentacles, which could be about juggling, but it can also be somebody who's indecisive sometimes, doesn't really like make up their mind. They have issues making up their mind. They overthink a lot. But because we got the Chariot in reverse, people either like using their authority over you. Like if you see somebody as maybe let's say a boyfriend, a baby mom, a baby dad, a girlfriend, a wife, even a cousin, you know, a brother, whoever, like you see them as like an authority and you allow their influence to change the tide of things that you do. So people are attracted that you sometimes get stuck in your head and allow them to make decisions in your life. That's what they like about you. They're attracted to the fact that they have some type of influence over the way you think or the actions you take in life. All right. They also like that they're the ones that can pique your confidence. They make you feel attractive. They make you feel, you know, just admirable, basically. So it's more about control here for this sign. So it's more like that. So people like that you're able to save money, though. They like that you're able to like acquire like resources or opportunities, you know what I mean? Like you're risky, you're adventurous, you know, you'll try things that other people won't. You're innovative, you have these big personality, you know what I mean? Like you can get a lot of attention from everybody around you and you tend to, you know, like express anger and aggression in a maybe overbearing way. So like people like how you get in your feelings and you get super passionate and you just tell it like it is, you know what I mean? And regardless if you're gonna win the fight or not, you're just gonna go right into it bullheaded. So people like how when you get upset, you can make things happen. You know what I mean? Either you take action or you take risk or you just impulsively try stuff that you normally wouldn't have, which is kind of funny because Cancer are people who usually are stuck in like their comfort zone because Cancer is a sign of nostalgia. Like they stay with what's familiar. You know what I mean? That's what it usually represents in the fourth house. It's like, you know, familiar. So like, that's what people like. Is like out of nowhere, you'll switch it up. You know what? With this Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, I'm just going to switch it up. Today I was doing that. Now tomorrow I'm doing this. Look here. I'm new. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So people like that. They like that you're not shallow. You're not superficial. Sometimes you look past their blind spots or you look past their imperfections. You know what I mean? So you don't like necessarily become a, you know what I mean? Like you can see what they're doing wrong, but you're not overly critical about it. You don't really say much. You're just like, oh, okay. Or sometimes like you pick and choose because Two of Pentacles will be like, today I will, tomorrow I won't. So like you pick and choose when you'll say something about their hangups or about their mistakes or about, you know, some of the problems that you see. You know what I mean? Like instead of you always openly addressing them, you usually wait till you get frustrated. You know what I mean? So people kind of feel like you're patient or you have great timing. You know when's the right time to like approach situations, you know, or when's the right time to like take a risk or try something new. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so for some of y'all, they like that you left a job or like they're attracted that you left a job or left from somebody who was holding you back or holding you down. Like you're not insecure. For some of y'all, I was gonna say over your body. You know what I mean? So you're not insecure over your body. All right? So you're comfortable with you. Like you focus a lot on like health or like self-care, resting, relaxing. You know what I mean? Like you're really self-focused, more worried about you. And sometimes the Queen of Wands is somebody who's like that too, overly arrogant, overly passionate. You know what I mean? Like aggressive. You better do this as I expect. You know, she can be demanding in ways too. You know what I mean? So people are attracted to that. They're attracted to that. They never know when you're going to do it though. That's what they're attracted to. Like you could be like really chill, you know what I mean? Just adapting to the situation. You know how to like go with the flow, you know, stuff maybe be like, you know, a little hiccupy and you be like, I can handle that. Like, you know what I mean? Because Cancer's the moon. So it goes with like emotions where you're like, okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with this until I can't deal with it. And then when you can't do it, you can't deal with it. It's like fireworks and everybody loves that. They like that, you know what I mean? Because they feel like when you do that, things change. Either you change or like whatever was going on changes. So there's an opportunity for something new to be born after you've done that. You know what I mean? So like after you've done some type of like emotional, it's almost like emotional cleansing, but it comes from frustration. So after you've done like some emotional, some emotional cleansing, then for some of y'all want to like cuddle or like, hug or reconcile, or, you know what I mean? Because we got the Four of Wands here. So maybe like after blowing up, telling people about themselves or saying something that maybe you want to take back, then it's like, all right, well, I care about you. So it comes off as like maybe you gift them stuff, or you show up in a way that you know what I mean, where it's like, I want to do something for you, or you know what I mean? Like you come back as like comforting. It can come off as like manipulative, but people like, they know. So it's like, we know, I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing this. But like, they don't mind it. they don't mind it in the end. You know what I mean? People just kind of like, they're attracted to like how you make them have to think about things deeper, you know what I mean? Or deeply. Like they have to look at themselves. So a lot of times people don't want to look at themselves. You make them look at themselves. All right? And some of their foolish ways. So let me get signs. Could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries. All right. Who is that? Nobody knows you like I do. That's what I do. All right. So who we on? Leo. All right. All right. So Leo. Did we do that one? We did. All right. We're gonna do these over here. All right. So Leo. Can I pin the comments? Let me see. Nope. I can't. Let me see if I can do that with her comment. Nope. I can't do none of that. What's up, Totally Mixed? I sure can. Oh, look at my boy, Nadu. So what's attracting people to you right now? Got my boy in the chat, y'all. Oh, okay. So the Knight of Wands. That's what's attractive about you. Seven of Wands. In reverse now. Okay. Huh. Okay. All right. All right, so this is what's going on here for y'all. Similar vibes. People do want to lock you down, all right? But because people have high hopes of relationship, or like gaining your heart or getting your heart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or being able to want to be the one that heals your heart, creates a relationship with you. So what's attractive about you is the page of the Knight of Wands first. Everybody knows what the Knight of Wands is. A passionate person. You know what I mean? It's usually about sex, or like, somebody who's in and out. But in this case, this is somebody who injects a lot of excitement. You're exciting to be around, all right? You're not just a pushover. With some of y'all, it could be like that, where you may be a pushover. People may like that you're like, exciting to be around, and you kind of let them have their way. They can take advantage of situations. You know what I mean? You're very fortunate. You know what I mean? So it's like anytime they're around you, there's opportunity for something to go well. It could be possibly sex. It could be possibly be you being like generous. For some of y'all, they just like your body, like you're attractive. For some of y'all, it's because y'all lost weight. You know what I mean? Or like you're into like health, or like focusing on your health. Like you're constantly in like change mode. I don't know which change you guys could be dealing with. Because like you guys deal with like unexpected situations very well. It's like you don't feel like you have to prove yourself. You guys are just passionate. You just show up like, ta-da, it's me. You know what I mean? You have high expectations of other people, or high expectations of how situations will go. So like it's overconfidence. It's a version of overconfidence, but it's like, I know that these people are attracted to me, so I'm just going to put this show on. I'm just going to show them that I'm attracted. So it's kind of like I'm showing up because it's me. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are attracted because like they want the relationship from you, because they feel like this would be a relationship that could change their outlook on life, or could change the way that they've done things before, or possibly bring in opportunities that weren't there before as well. But they do see you as like somebody who's not their usual type, or somebody who like has like bad issues with like timing or like routine. Is it routine? Is it routine? I think it's kind of routine-ish, but it kind of was getting more like timing. You know what I mean? So maybe like when you say stuff, it's not always like at the appropriate time. You know what I mean? But I was thinking timing, so I don't know. Timing in whatever way that may have been for you. All right. People also see you as romantic, very, very nurturing. So that a lot of people are attracted to you, like your mothering or your fatherly skills. Like you intuitively just know what people need. You know what I mean? And you just be like willing to give. You're a sharer. That's what they like. You like to share. You know what I mean? So a lot of people do see you as like an opportunity for a come up. You know what I mean? Beneficial at times. You know what I mean? Or they also like that you don't put in any effort or energy if something isn't beneficial for the both of you or for you. You know what I mean? Like if there's nothing for you to be gained, you're like, yeah, no thank you, no mas, no mas. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I expect things, I hope for things to be as great as I'm putting out there. You know what I mean? It's like, I know what I deserve. So you come off as like you know what you deserve, even without really putting in a lot of energy. So people find that attractive because like, yo, you're so confident. Like you haven't even done anything yet for me. Like how do you know this? How do you know this is going to go this way for you? You know what I mean? So people find that actually endearing, believe it or not. You know what I mean? They also, for some of y'all, you could be like an aspiring star, like, you know what I mean, doing something social. We say Mac, what? Who's it at? Yo, Miracle Mac, yeah. All right, so yeah, so some of y'all could be like an aspiring star or like, you know, doing your best to be seen, like a model, aspiring model, star, somebody, celebrity possibly, or just, you know, working on your image. You could be changing your image, rebranding. You know, people are liking that. Like you've accepted who you are, so you're comfortable. You're getting comfortable, like being who you are and expressing yourself. So people feel like you always have higher aspirations in life. Like I'm doing this right now, but my next move gonna be bigger than this. So like people kind of see you as like bigger than life at times. So that's what they're really attracted to. You're like always on the go. Maybe you're a traveler. So for some, you could be foreign because the Knight of Wands is usually a traveler. It could be foreign. You know what I mean? So it could be like that. Or if it's not necessarily like being like an aspiring star, sometimes it could be like you're changing your image. You know what I mean? How you present yourself. So maybe you always change that up. Maybe one day you come off like a rock star. Maybe tomorrow you come off like, you know, like a emo boy or girl. You know what I mean? Like you change up a lot because that's what the Wheel of Fortune reverse is. Like I change up a whole lot. Like today I'm like this, tomorrow I'm like that. Like it's not sometimey, you know what I mean? Because it's not really sometimey. It's just like even when you change up, it's still like you're still there for people. You know what I mean? So like, because that Queen of Cups is a mothering energy. Even if you're a male, it's still like, I'm still there for you. I just had to change the way I do stuff. You know what I mean? And people find that attractive. Like you make space for them. You leave space for them. Like emotionally, they feel like you get them. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you really care about them. So that's real. People feel like you're genuine. You know what I mean? They give you signs of the people that could be though. Could be a Sag, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, possibly Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. All right. You too, Majesty? You got Leo. You probably got a Leo somewhere in your chart. Sure does. Keeps them guessing. They're like, I don't know what's going to happen. All right. Why does it say pick a card? I'm tripping. This whole time, y'all didn't even see that? Nobody cared. Nobody even cared. All right, all signs. All signs. That makes sense. Ha! That makes sense. Look, I started recognizing stuff that was going wrong because we're over here in Virgo. Virgo is over that analyzer. They're always noticing the small stuff, the small details. Like, you didn't see that we've been doing pick a card this whole time, but it's really on all signs. You know what I mean? That would have pissed the Virgo off. All right, anyway, we're on Virgo. So you be real specific. All right, Virgo. So did we do that? Okay, we're going to do this deck. We on Virgo. Currently on Virgo. All right, so Leo. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Why are people attracted to you right now? All right. People are actually attracted to you being arrogant. All right. Having a huge ego. Yeah. And having a public reputation where people know about you. Probably you have a nice car too. So, shrewd, you don't share, but you do help people. So you don't really share like your emotions and your feelings. You be helping, so you be helping people out, but it's only when you feel like it. That's what people find attractive. Okay, so people find okay, aha. All right, so people find what's attracting people right now is that you only invest in like causes or people that you find like value in. You know what I mean? Like people who you see maybe is long term, or people who you see like have status or can add more substance to your life than you already have for self, which is a Virgo thing. Because Virgos is about being independent. Remember I was telling y'all the sixth house? That's a Virgo house. So Virgo, you guys will probably be attracted to people who are able to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? So that's what's like, you're looking for people who add value to your life, people who are offer service. Let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, and could be possibly a Taurus. A lot of earth energy. Would make sense there. All right. People like how helpful you could be, how supportive you could be. All right. And I said that about your car. They like your car. Like you're low-key popular, but you're like popular, but you're known, but like people don't want to tell you that you're known. They just rather like, you know, gossip about you or chat about you. Like people, all right, so what's attractive is that people know that other people don't like you. They like you, but they don't like to like you. You get what I'm saying? So people are attracted to that because it's kind of like, well, why you don't like Virgo? Well, why you don't like them? Like they're successful. They're doing what they're doing. They have a great reputation. Why you don't like them? You know what I mean? So it kind of makes people curious about you. You know what I mean? You got two of swords here. People want to know a little bit more about you. They want you to speak up. So people are attracted because you don't really say too much to them. You're not really much of a talker. You know what I mean? You come off a little bit timid, unsure if you really want to say too much. You know what I mean? You may say a little bit here, add your little input, then it's like, I don't know. You come off as like really mature, you know what I mean? And like looking for everybody to like put their part or do their part. So you expect people to really come in with like substance, you know what I mean? For some of y'all, you could be really good with money. You could be in like the banking industry, or you could just be like very good with like attaining wealth, resources. Like you could be, for some of y'all, you could be like a business professional, or like, you know, have a lot of status where like, you know, maybe you have employees or other people who are under you. It could even be a community. You may have a community that you've built like money from or made money from, or like, you know, or business or a store. Like you have like the entrepreneurial spirit. That's what they like about you. Like you're about a dollar. That's what they really like. And you're only investing in situations that you see real potential. We got the Seven of Pentacles. You're only investing in situations that you see potential in. So like if you're not giving attention, if you're not really pursuing, or you're not really putting any effort in, you're like, you're not really on my level then. I could do that. I could do what you're doing for myself. So I don't really need that. So those people are attracted to you because of the same traits that you exercise. They're like, oh yeah, I like that. You don't really need anybody, huh? And sometimes when you're feeling generous, you'll be like, all right, I'll do something for you. I'll help you up. You know what I mean? So like, but it's like, you know, only when you see that it's going to be appreciated or valued. You know what I mean? People like that. And you're disagreeable. Like you don't mind being disagreeable. You don't mind not having the same feelings or emotions about things. Like you don't have to feel how I feel about things, and you're okay with that. You're like, man, whatever. We don't got to agree on that. That's cool. I don't mind. You know what I mean? So people like that, like your confidence and like being disagreeable and not always liked. You know what I mean? Like you don't really care. You don't like me. I don't care. I know they don't like me. You know what I mean? I'm still shining. I'm still successful. I'm still doing my thing. I'm gonna keep moving. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot of ambition, and other people want to follow you because of that. They see what you do. They see how you get into things. You know what I mean? People are attracted because you don't really trust them either. You don't, you know what I mean? Like you don't trust their motives. You don't trust what they offer. You're kind of cautious about taking it. You know what I mean? Like if people try to give you stuff, you're like, I don't know. And then if it's not really what you want, you're really like, nah. No, thank you. So that's what's attractive to people. Like I can't just give her or him anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't just give me anything. I'm cool. I could do it. I could get that myself. You keep it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like you're super independent. That's what they really like. Oh yeah. Some of y'all could be good with plants or good with like growing stuff, or, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever it is that you invest in starts to grow. So you had the Midas touch with the King of Pentacles. That's the Midas touch. But I really feel like you guys will just have either a great career or like status in general, where people respect you, but they don't like to acknowledge that they respect you because of who you are, what you've accomplished, all right, or what you were able to do without their help. You know what I mean? Because people want to help y'all. It's kind of like they want to help you now. You know what I mean? If you didn't need help before, it's like they want to help you now But it's like, you know what I mean? It's the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, it's too late in a way. You know what I mean? So like what they try to offer, they be kind of timid because you show up more as like the King of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really need you. Like, what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna do for me? You know what I mean? So like, that's kind of like how they look at it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give you enough. So people are attracted to having to step their cookies up. How about that? All right. So let me give you signs. Could be a Leo, Cancer, Pisces. I mean, not Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. For a little razzle dazzle, could be a Pisces. All right. So we did that one. Now we's on Libra. Oh, okay. Little Virgos with the monies. Libra. Why do I have to think about that again if I just said it? Huh. All right. So, let me get a little water. Okay, did I do these? I did these. And did I do these? I ain't do these yet. All right, last tarot deck right here. All right, so Libra, why are people attracted to you right now? That's right, guys. Stay hydrated, Lily. So Libra, why are people attracted to you right now? All right. So you guys could have left some things behind. Like, you know, I think that you guys could be an overgiver. That's what people like about y'all. You're like an overgiver. You overshare. So this could be like resources, money, gifts, time, you know what I mean? Because in the Pentacles form, so it could be like time, anything in the physical that people can see. You overshare. You give of yourself. People like that about you. We got one more. Also, you're unpredictable. Yeah, people feel like you're successful on your own too. All right. But that you keep relationships, or you always have like a partnership or connection. So a lot of people are attracted to you because you keep your options open. Like, you have the opportunity to like pick up relationships, but you don't really just like settle for anything. For some, I was gonna say you don't really settle for one. So some of y'all may have like multiple partners or like date, because like, you know, sometimes the lovers in reverse can be like infidelity, but it can also just be like, you know, keeping your options open. You know what I mean? Seeing what else is out there. So people are attracted to that because some of y'all could be like stars or celebrities, or because I got the star here, so some of y'all could be like star, celebrity, but also the star is also about your health, your body, all right, being able to do your own thing and having like bigger goals and aspirations than usually the people around you. You know what I mean? Like, you could have been through a hard time, so now it's like you see yourself differently. So a lot of people are attracted to your personality change. You're also somebody who deals well with unexpected like mishaps. It's like, you know, if things are falling apart, it's okay, I'll deal with it. I'll get to it. You know what I mean? We got death here too. So all right, so this is what I'm thinking about too, because this was kind of crossing my mind too, about how a lot of people don't want you to like move on. Like, you guys may change up a whole lot emotionally. Like, the things that once made you happy, or things that like once satisfied you, they don't anymore. You know what I mean? So, because I was kind of relating this to like relationships, because that's what it kind of feels like. Like, like sometimes you guys would be like intimate or like closely knitted with your partner. Then other days it's kind of like not aloof, but kind of like this may not be going anywhere. Where like partners kind of worry that the connection between you isn't going anywhere. Even people who are dating you. Hey, to D. Even people who are dating you, or like people who you've been in like relationships with, sometimes they feel like you guys have hit like a potential stagnancy, but like, I just don't want to let you go. You know what I mean? So a lot, like, what's attractive is like people just like can't let you go. They have this feeling of like wanting to be vulnerable with you, but it's also like a fear of it because you don't really need it, even though you have like, you know, because the Nine of Cups is about emotional fulfillment for self. So it comes off as like you don't really need that emotional connection with people. So people find that to be very attractive for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you don't need other people to fulfill you emotionally. You're like, nah, I'm good on my own, fool. I don't need too much. You know what I'm saying? For some, you could have got a promotion too. Could have just got some money. For real, for real. Hey there, Hill Internationally. Thanks for rocking and rolling. All right, you know what I mean? Really that. People, you're a big influence in a lot of people's lives. Like the people who care about you. Did I give you all the signs? Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces. Could be these signs. Yeah. People, you got a lot of sex appeal. People be wanting to sleep with you. That's what's most attractive. So your body, people want to sleep with you. We got Aquarius too. Did I tell you that, Aquarius? People want to sleep with y'all. All right. That's really like you're like a trophy. You're like a trophy. You know what I mean? Like you're not afraid to give of yourself. You know what I mean? You're open to people, but you also kind of come off as like closed off at the same time. So like that's attractive. Like they don't. It's almost like they feel like they need to like hurry up and like add some value to your life before you decide like nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because you kind of come off as like already like chilled, happy by yourself or happy as you are, which can just be like self-acceptance as well, or like acceptance of like all the things that you have around you. Like you be satisfied with your life overall. That's what it seems like. People feel like you're satisfied with your life overall, despite any things that you've had that like maybe set you back or things that fell apart. It's like overall, I'm good. I ain't tripping too much. You know what I mean? So that people find that very attractive. Like, so it's okay. So you know what I was thinking? Like, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, it's like I'm at home. I'm at peace with myself. So that's what a lot of people find attractive about you. Like, you don't stick around for relationships or situations that are unfair to you, which is a Libra trait. Because we got the justice in reverse. So this could also be like sometimes people could see that you don't really care about your reputation or care about like fame or care about like recognition. You're not really tripping on like being the most known or like having like, or like being known by people for a certain way. You're like, I'll do my own thing. So it can sometimes come off as like maybe a little deceitful or maybe like dishonest, you know what I mean? Because like there's a right and a wrong way to do stuff, but you're doing your own thing. So like people, they like that because that's what the star is. You're doing your own thing. So people are attracted to that about you. They be feeling like they need to invest though, right? Like you handle a lot of things, you can carry a lot of weight. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stress or a lot of burdens, like it don't really be no thing to you. Like you just roll with it. They call that like a role model. You know what I mean? Like other people want to be like you when they see you do what you do. People be trying to mimic you because the lovers in reverse sometimes are people who try to mirror you or mimic you. So that's what's attractive. Other people be seeing other people try to do what you do. That's what it is. Other people copy your style and other people try to do what you do and they notice it. So other people find that attractive that other people try to be you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go you. Let me get your signs though. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right, so that is for Libra. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. You say, and you do a lot for your community, you try to lay low. That's always a beautiful thing when people try to get back to their community. They was asking me today, because we had a conference about my daughter at her school today. And it was like, yeah, if you want to sign up to be like a volunteer, you could be like the person who watches the kids and stuff during the hallway and all that. And I was thinking, maybe not. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe next year, not this year. School year is almost over. You know what I mean? All right, now we on some oracles. So Scorpio. These are going to be a little bit different than tarot. Anyway, Scorpio. Why are people attracted to you right now? Oh, you're enterprising. All right, people like to work with you. You guys could have like a large network of people or deal with people who are like major or, influential or, you know what I mean? You guys always have something going on, creative potential projects. Like so some of you guys could have a lot of options, you know what I mean? But it could also be like you guys always have something going on, something creative, something happening, multiple irons in the fire, you know what I mean? You guys stay busy, you know what I mean? And you guys are very smart, you know what I mean? Like very tactical. So people like that about you. Oh yeah, and you're generous. So some of y'all either come from money, have a natural ability to make money or have some type of skill, you know what I mean? That's like that people would pay you for. You know what I mean? So you could be like a singer, dancer, actor, whatever. Like you have multiple creative ventures for some of y'all that go on for you to make money. Signs we got could be Leo, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. All right, could be an Aquarius or Pisces. Huh. So people are attracted to so for some of y'all, they attracted because you're like a mother figure. But even if you're a man, then it has to do more so with you being somebody who's very protective of the things that you work for, you build, or that you nurture. So like if you are building up just a hot dog stand or selling, socks on eBay or TikTok or whatever, like you're protective of your business. You know how people be like, oh, I see you building your little business. You be taking that serious because it's a big business. What is you talking about? You know what I mean? So you kind of come off as like witty, snappy, because we got Gemini energy here too. With the Leo energy, to somebody who can maybe be a little bit not arrogant, but like, very passionate when they speak about things, you know what I mean? But they always can talk about anything. So you may be like a great conversationalist. Because we also got a picture here, which has to do with connecting with people emotionally. So like people can tell you their stories. They can be vulnerable. You're not afraid to express yourself, tell your story. For some, you could tell your life story. You could tell even some of the secrets that normally like vulnerabilities that you normally wouldn't have told anybody. Like you don't really care. Like you're very comfortable with yourself. That's what people find to be attractive about you. Like you're very comfortable in your body. You may be comfortable exposing your body, showing your body off. You know what I mean? Like it's not really a big issue to you. Like you have like principles and morals and values, but it's like, you kind of dance to the beat of your own drum. You don't really get boxed in by like the expectation of others or what they think you should or shouldn't be. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say free spirited. It's given more of I'm gonna say blessed, but it's like people just like being around you, you know what I mean? Because you have this like a large spirit of like being gentle, being understanding. Like people don't feel judged around you. They feel like you like to give, you know what I mean? Like when you're around, it seems like the sun is shining. Like you're just adding all this extra love into them, you know what I mean? That's what it really comes off. It's like more nurturing, but like talking and communicating. I'm listening to you. You can tell me anything. I can tell you anything. You know what I mean? And if you need something, I got you. What's up? It ain't no thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you're also somebody who's like, I'm just gonna go do what I wanna do when I feel like doing it. You know what I mean? And I take it serious. Whatever I put my energy or whatever I birth or grow or like invest in, this is serious to me. You know what I mean? So your passions are like your lifeblood to you. So people find that to be very attractive, you know what I mean? And you know how to build it up to be something in the world. And other people will get behind you and do it too. So you know what I mean? But a lot of it's about you being like enterprising and always having a way to make some money. You know what I mean? Like always figuring out a way to like, what's the next move? And knowing how to negotiate with other people. You know what I mean? Like people just kind of feel like, understood by you. That's like, they're not afraid to like work deals with you and haggle with you. Like, you know how to like get what you bargain or what you pay for, or even sometimes more. You know what I mean? So people find that to be attractive. Like money, you're like a money magnet, or like if you're not necessarily like a money magnet because you may feel like you're struggling right now, then it just means like you are usually blessed by other people who have money. So like even if it's not you with the money, then there's other people around you who are always willing to benefit you in a way that's going to lift you up or bring you up. So you like, it's never like you're never without. You know what I mean? It's like you don't really go without. That's what they find the most attractive about you. It has to do more so here with like stability. You know what I mean? Like you could be attractive too, and it's more like your aesthetic, like maybe how you dress, maybe how you present yourself. You know what I mean? You're attractive, but it's like your aesthetic though, like the way, like everything. Sometimes it can be like your whole body frame, the way you put your clothes together. You know what I mean? And if it's your face, it's more of like, even if you have like a rounder face or a puffier face, it still seems like it's sleeker. You know what I mean? So people just like your facial features. You know what I mean? It could be a rounder face or it's like a sleeker face. Like people just like your facial features and the way you present yourself. So it could be the way you dress or the way you kind of like show up, or maybe even the way you walk. You find that to be attractive. And it deals around your body too though. So you're facing your body. For some of y'all it's like your breasts, because that's what keeps showing up in all these other cards is breast. But it's looking more like the way you dress and like your physical feature. Maybe your clothes are just form-fitting or some sense. So it could even be that. You know what I mean? It's giving that. All right. Huh. All right, anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. For Razzle Dazzle, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so that's for that. Okay, Saggies. All right. Saggy. Where we at now? We gonna use these ones. All right, so Sag. Why are people currently attracted to you? That didn't even come out. Okay. Huh. Hot, cold. People like that hot, cold energy. All right. They also like, so for real, what people like or are attracted to is like they feel like there's a spiritual aspect to your connection. All right. They're attracted to wanting to always start over with you. So like you guys maybe always start over with people. Like sometimes when it comes to Pisces energy, it's usually about relationships that like make you think deeper, make you really question what's going on around you. Like you make them have to, oh yeah. So people like that you don't let your past hold you back. You know what I mean? So you make them have to look at situations where maybe they need to start over. Maybe they're not seeing situations so clearly. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know, you teach them in a way. But like people attach a spiritual meaning to your connection. So even if they're like friends, they just feel like you came into their life to start them over or help them get a brand new lease on life. You know what I mean? Like to get out of their old habits or their old like comfort zones. So people are attracted to that. When you show up in your life, you're like once in a blue to them, or like maybe they only see you once in a blue, which is like a Sagittarius trait. But like, you know, it's like when they see you, it's happiness. It's like, oh shit, you're here, and you becoming the gift. You come to give, a time to give rather than take. So you come to give to people, have a service, and then attractiveness. All right, so we got the Leo energy here with attractiveness. Yeah, it's a lot about change. So people are attracted to like either how you've changed. So some of y'all could have like started taking care of your health because we got Virgo energy here. Start taking care of your health, or start taking care of like your emotional well-being. All right, like started getting on like routines, patterns, starting to become more consistent with yourself, and this has actually piqued your confidence. All right, and it's made y'all look a lot more attractive. Some of y'all, your hair been growing, and that's what they really find attractive. Like maybe you're wearing your hair differently, because I see the Virgo and the Leo is usually based on hair. So like your hair has been looking a lot, you know what I mean? Even if you cut it, if it's short, it's been looking like attractive to people. It's been catching people's eye. However you wear it, even if you just got like a beard, it's been catching people's eyes. All right. People definitely feel like they know you. They just feel like you guys are bound or connected together. Because Pisces energy is somebody who's like a soul searching type of person. So it's like once I get together with you, it feels like anything can happen between us. You know what I mean? So like that's what it is with people. Like people just imagine like anything can happen between us. Like nothing's impossible. You know what I mean? So like people want to take things to the next level with you. Like you really create this big change in their life. You know what I mean? And not really gassing you up, like, but you really create like a big change in people's lives. You know what I mean? The things that they didn't believe could happen, when you come around, they're like, yeah, I can do this. Like, so you hype people up. Even if you don't really intend to, you just be hyping people up. You know what I mean? Like you don't let your pride get in the way. So you may be somebody who apologizes or does things out the kindness of your heart. You know what I mean? Because sometimes Pisces could be like sacrificing with Virgo. Virgo could usually be people who are taken advantage of because they're usually used to like being givers and nurturers and caretakers. So they could usually be like, you know, taken advantage of. So you may be somebody who's like either like into like nursing or mothering or like nesting. Even as a male, like you can always be like looking to fix stuff for people or looking to do something for them to make their life easier. You know, and people like that. It's just the generosity behind it. Like your intentions are pure. That's how people feel. Like you're sent into my life as like, I'm gonna say, this may be stretching it. This may be stretching it, but it's like a guiding light. Cause I got the new start and expect powerful change. Like when you come, hey, what's up there, Kate Reeds? So it's like when you come into people's lives, like they know that their life is about to start over for the better. Or at least that's how they envision you. Because Pisces can mean that they don't really see you clearly. You know what I mean? People may look at you as like a savior. You know what I mean? You just cut your hair? I think I did see that. I mean, yeah, you probably did too. I think I did see that. Anyway, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? So people expect like when you come into their life, like life is about to change. It's about to get better. It's about to get real good. Like, so like the people play you up. They play you up a lot. You know what I mean? And you're fair. You're like, because we got win-win outcomes. So you could be dealing with the Libra too. So let me get sounds. Could be Pisces, Aquarius. I mean, not Pisces, Aquarius. No, there's no Aquarius. But maybe it's an Aquarius because I just said that. It's Pisces, Virgo, Leo, and Libra. You know what I mean? These are the signs I got. But yeah, you basically are like a refresher course to people. You know what I mean? You wake people up. and make them feel like they can be the best version of themselves. So like you really boost people's confidence. So when you're around, you make people feel like they can do whatever, be whatever. Like their life is about to go up. That's how they feel. So it's not even like they're using you. It's just they feel like you're here to help me. You're here to take care of me. You're here to make my life better. You know what I mean? So like people want to cling to you because of that. You know what I mean? They feel like this, like you were sent to them, heaven sent. All right, no gas there, for real, heaven sent. Cause like I can't believe you're this fair. You're just sensible. You're just social. You're just generous. You're this attractive. Like you're meant for me. You know what I mean? That's what it really is. People can't believe. They're almost in like disbelief or awe sometimes. You know what I mean? And then the fact that the relationship be like in and out, or they be like wondering, like, are we going deeper? You know what I mean? Like, how do you really see me? Like, people are always wondering about that with you. Like, how do you see me? Like, how do you feel about me? You know what I mean? So they may kind of like try to like figure out if you'll show them, like, you know what I mean? Through service. Like when you do stuff for them, people feel like, this is it. I know it. This is going to be the one. You know what I mean? So they can really play you up. They can really play you up. You know what I mean? To be a serious partnership, or at least be one that they want to be committed to, you know what I mean? And give to equally. You know what I mean? You got a lot of confidence. And they love that. You got a lot of confidence. So they're like, shit, I'm about to hold on to this one. This is about to change my whole life. All my life I had to fight. And now they got to fight when you show up. All right, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Libra, and Leo. Yep. All right. Definitely a what are we? But even if you didn't even make it clear, they're like, I'm rocking and rolling. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's get a little shuffle. All right, so Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn. Why are people attracted to you right now? Ooh, because you guys are diplomatic. You guys got emotions, but you guys are detached from your feelings. All right, 12th house, we got Aquarius energy. 12th house is introspection. So some of you guys like a lot of time alone. Or you guys isolate. All right, you guys aren't afraid of endings because you just start something new. You guys just start something new out of nowhere. All right, some of y'all could have, because 12th house and Uranus could have to do with, what do they call it? It could have to do with like epiphanies. Like I was once stuck in the pattern of doing something and now I don't do that anymore. So like some of y'all just be breaking habits, breaking, you know what I mean? Like old behavior patterns. So people just like that. Like you just spontaneously just, you know, pop out and just start doing something differently, or you just show up more passionate than you did the last time they seen you. You know what I mean? Oh, you're very confusing. There we go. We got confusing energy. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Pisces. We got Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. Oh, and Trine. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you something then, because we got 12th house and Trine. So Trine always has to do, in relationships, this has to do with more so relationships that like when people get around you, things just flow. You know what I mean? Like if there was a like even if these are like past people, like when they get around you, things just go as they always gone. You know what I mean? When you show up, it's a good vibe. And however we were doing it before, we're just gonna go do it again. You know what I mean? But people can be confused because they be passionate about you and they be attracted about you. And for some of y'all, people are attracted to you because they want to have kids. But I also see with the third house has to do with your thinking, your communication, how you see yourself, or how you even show up sometimes with like the closest people around you. You know what I mean? Like people feel like friend, like close friends to you. You know what I mean? They also like, so they like some of y'all limited beliefs. You know what I mean? They like how like you guys be having like strange restrictions. And I say strange because we got Aquarius energy. So it's like strange restrictions, certain stuff that you just won't do. You know what I mean? It's almost like a Virgo energy where it's kind of like nitpicky, or like, you know what I mean? Like, or certain stuff that y'all just don't believe. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to get into that. You know what I mean? Like you won't expand upon that. So they like that. They like there's this vagueness between y'all, but y'all always have like this big imagination and you're very creative, very artsy, super passionate. people like, so the fifth house has to do with like entertainment, but also has to do with like sex life. So sex is in there. People are attracted to you because of like wanting to sleep with you or wanting to date you, romance you. For some of y'all, they're interested in you because they want to have kids. Because they see you as like a nurturing, loyal, gentle type of person, which is kind of funny because with the 12th house, it's usually somebody who like comes off almost like a hermit, you know what I mean? Because Pisces energy, so it's somebody who like, people don't really see too clear. People don't really get you. That's what I want to tell you. People don't really get you. You're good vibes, and they always feel like you're very supportive, and you just like kind of pop up out of nowhere, like all like chipper and shit, and like, you know what I mean? Like artsy like, and like for some of y'all like super spiritual or like almost kind of like, I'm gonna say kind of vague like, because like people can't really put their finger on you. It's almost an enigma, but it's not quite that. It's just like people can't really put their finger on you. They can't really read you. You know what I mean? One day you show up this way, the next day you're showing up this way. So it's almost like transforming, but it's like, I changed my mind. Maybe you change your mind so like randomly. That's what it really be like. It's like one day we're doing this, the next day I'm not doing this. Like it's unpredictable almost. And people find that to be like romantic. Like people want to date you because of like not knowing, oh. It's not knowing where you stand. Like you come off as like genuine, caring, understanding, like fun. You know what I mean? And just let's go on dates. Let's go do this. Like you're like the life of the party to them, but like they don't really know where the relationship is going or where you stand. Like you be showing that you care, you communicate, you're flirty, you're talkative. You know what I mean? Because we got Cancer and Gemini. These are soulmate energies. So you come off like a soulmate. Like people feel like they've known you before, or like they've been around you before. Like you like, you know, like there's a deeper bond, almost like the Sagittarius, because that's the 12th house of the Pisces energy. So it's always like, I feel like we're connected. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a deeper meaning to our connection, but what? You know what I mean? Because that Neptune energy makes it really hard to really see. Some people look at you as like a mother figure or like a nurturer, where like you're going to take care of them. You're loyal. You know what I mean? You're protective over them. So like, you know, a lot of people are attracted to that. Like, you know, we never know how you're gonna do me. They are toxic. They are definitely toxic, but they are very loving too. It's no love like a Capricorn love, because you know they fuck with you if they love you. But like, how much do they love you? Because that's what it's giving. Like, it's like they know that you care, but how much do you care? You know what I mean? You do a lot of talking, a lot of flirting, a lot of chatting with me, texting, messages, whatever. Some of y'all be going on short trips because we got the third house, which usually represents short trips. So some of y'all go on short trips, travels with them and shit. Y'all be dating. Fifth house are usually relationships that are not serious for long term. So a lot of people can see you being long term, but you come off like short term. So that's why people are attracted to you, because really like wanting to lock you down, you know what I mean, or imagining that that's what you want, but like having to really like battle through like maybe issues, like people, maybe you make people change in a way that they're not used to, like they have to like see things differently around you. You know what I mean? Because like people, so it's almost like a heartbreaker. Some of y'all like heartbreakers, and people like that. You know what I mean? Like that, they like having to like heal through shit. That's toxic as hell. Let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. Okay. All right. So anyway, he's on Aquarius. Did I use them all? Nope. We got one more. Two more maybe. I did that one. That's the last one right there. All right. Aquarius. I did, okay. Aquarius. So, of course, T. Lee. Thank you. Aquarius, why are people attracted to you right now? All right, could be an Aries. Could be a Virgo. Oh, okay, so people like that you're always level-headed, cool-headed. You assess situations very well. Very well. You pay attention to detail. And it's like, oh, I see when I need to go for it. I know when I need to take action. So people see you as being very perceptive, but also knowing how to deal with your emotions. You know what I mean? They also see you as very passionate, though, at the same time. Some they see you as like very spontaneous, which is kind of rare. Well, it's not really rare for Aquarius, but whatever. Oh, you're somebody who's not afraid to be vulnerable or let people know. But they also feel like you're somebody who holds a grudge. So a lot of people are attracted to you, like knowing how to like express your deeper like fears or concerns and know how to get to the bottom of things. So you're one of those, oh, we got to get to the bottom of this right now. So you're not really afraid of conflict. Because Aries energy is somebody who's not afraid of conflict. And even with the Libra energy here, this is somebody who's able to like make a negotiation, but I'm not afraid to initiate. So a lot of people like that. Like if there's a problem, I'm gonna step to it right now. We're gonna work it out. But it may be not really aggressive, but it's like I can be, you know what I mean? But I know how to like chill. I know how to relax. You know what I mean? It ain't no big thing. Because like a lot of people just like you around because like you bring the vibes. You know what I mean? You bring the vibes. You're easy to get along with. You really keep a lot of harmony around you. And when you come around, like you have good luck. So a lot of people like having you around because opportunities that wouldn't have been there before are showing up when you get here. And it's usually because you came to bring value or bring some type of like service to them. You know what I mean? You've done something for them. So like after dealing with you, people feel like they can get better in life. You know what I mean? So that may be, so for some of y'all, people are attracted because you may be like the person that like boosts their confidence or makes them feel like they can get more, they deserve more. You know what I mean? Like you kind of inspire them to go for it. You know what I mean? They watch you. It's almost like they watch you. They be inspired by you. So people are attracted just by like your go-getter spirit. Like you shine, you get a lot of attention, you're confident. You're a boss, really. It gets boss vibes because we got the Aries energy. That's the baby boss. Even though it's a baby boss, but it's like I'm a baby boss that pays attention to the details, so I'm a big boss. You know what I mean? And I know how to negotiate. I know how to make deals. You know what I mean? I know how to keep the peace. But if I got to, I'm a wreck shop. I'll flip this bitch. You know what I mean? But it also comes off because Scorpio is like strategic. So it's not really like always openly spoken about. You know, because in the beginning I was seeing calm your emotions. So you're somebody who doesn't really have to like, you don't let your emotions rule you. That's what it is. So probably a lot of people see you as like detached or very like strategic. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, you didn't express that. So sometimes you guys could be having like them silent wars with people because that's what Scorpio does. It's a silent war. And when it comes to like Libra is that, what you call it, where it's like, I ain't telling nobody nothing. I'm not really saying too, like, it's like, I'm not really tripping. I'm not trying to rock the boat. But it's like, if I have to, it's strategic with how I get my payback. Because Libra is a justice sign. So it's like, I'm strategic about how I go about doing things. So like, if you do me wrong, I'm waiting for, it's like biding my time almost. Because Scorpio is strategic and Virgo is some planner. So it's like, I'm strategic about how I'm going to do this though. Damn. So, all right. So Scorpio energy always implies that there's like a sexual desire for you. So a lot of people have like a sexual desire for you, but they really want you to like do stuff for them. So you may be giving off like this more like nurturing, motherly, father, even if you're a father, gives off like more like a nurturing, I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to like help your wounds. I see what you need to work on. I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to really blow up on you. I'm going to be patient with you. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, you could be very possessive and other people want to be possessive of you. So people are attracted to that. They're attracted to like how you make time for self-love, how you make time for yourself. Like I'll do for you and I'll be there for you, but yeah, I'm about to do this for me. And other people respect that about, like, people respect you. They respect your handle. They respect your handle. You know what I mean? Like it's always about, like, I keep seeing a lot of Virgo energy. So you're very analytical or very like precise about what you do. You know what I mean? Like your shit is like kind of thought out. You know what I mean? So people find that to be very attractive. Like you really put some effort or some thought into the stuff that you do for them. You know what I mean? So these are like thoughtful gifts because we got Leo energy here. So these are very thoughtful gifts, things that are practical. Like maybe you see that we drink coffee from Dunkin' Donuts every day. You may get us a coffee maker. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, you got me that. Oh yeah, I could use that. Thanks. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So you're very perceptive of what people need. You know what I mean? At the right time too. Yeah. Yeah, you just coming with these happy-go-lucky vibes. Yo, it's me. What's up? Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Leo, or a Sag. I got a lot of Virgo energy though. Congratulations, what I do. It's my birthday. That was for my girl Kay. Kay out here showing everybody love. Y'all needs to know it. Did y'all see her reading today? She snapped. I hit 10K? Oh, thank y'all. Let me look. I hit 10K. Let me see. Did I hit? I did 10,001. Whoop! It's your boy. All right. We hit 10K. We on it. We is on it. All right. So he's on Pisces. Damn, I didn't put nothing there. The Ghost Rider. Filet of fish. Pisces. Mm-hmm. All right, let me get a little drinky drink. That's right, Uncle Cat. Woo! All right. So Pisces, we're gonna do a combination of Oracle and Tarot. That's right. Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the support, y'all. This is a big accomplishment. It is a milestone. I am appreciative. All right, so Pisces, why are people attracted to you? For real, I feel like people gotta get to know you all over again. So people are attracted to you because like getting to know you all over again. So some of y'all have changed, grown up, done some schooling, done some training. Oh, we got the enigma. Yeah, people don't really know you too much. So okay, so Scorpio is about a sign of transformation. We got Leo here. So you guys are always transforming, or you guys have like gotten through trauma, gotten through stress, found your way through it. You know what I mean? You guys are like still naive. So maybe people see you as like young at heart. You know what I mean? Some could be looking younger than your age. So they may be attracted to like your physical features. You know what I mean? Because the earth showed up first. So it may be like your physical features. I love y'all too. Always. Always. I love y'all. You know what I mean? So people like you're grounded in your practical approach, which that's kind of funny because that's a water sign. I mean, that's an earth sign trait, but all right. So that's what people find attractive to you. Thank you. Let you hold $2. I cash app it to you. All right. People find you to be very secretive and very sexual. All right. Very strategic with your moves. Like your plans, they always come into fruition. You could be dealing with Aquarius or Capricorn or Virgo. People see you as a leader, a boss, somebody who understands humans or understands people. So that's what people find attractive, is that you understand people, or you understand life, the world, things at large. You know what I mean? You don't fall for temptation. Well, some of y'all do. Let me not say that. Some of y'all do, but it's secretive. It's really strategic when you do. You know what I mean? So like people could view you as like somebody who's into like taboo situations, like the occult. You know what I mean? Or like maybe into like, you know, the streets or whatever. Or you're into like stuff that, you know, maybe sometimes it don't even have to be like the streets. You could just be into like, you know, maybe another world. Like maybe you're not from the hood, but you maybe have friends that are from the hood, or you like be around the hood. You know what I mean? It's like you have this powerful personality, and you're somebody who deals with a lot of life changing. Thank you, Kay Reeds. You deal with a lot of like, just like a lot of, I mean, some of y'all have grown up. People like that. Well, they like that you've like, it's almost like you've grown up, but you haven't really like, you've changed. Okay, so how do I put this? Because like I've changed. So it's like you're young, but you haven't really changed. Like you're old, like even if you've grown older, it's like people remember you how you used to be, but like they see you in a more powerful position now. You know what I mean? So like people have issues really like getting to the bottom of who you are. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. Like you're very passionate, very competitive. You know what I mean? Always able to make something happen out of nowhere. You take a lot of time for yourself. For some of y'all, they like the way you do your makeup. If you do makeup, you know what I mean? They like the way you present yourself. They like your like sense of fashion, how you put stuff together, like colors. You always change. So people feel like you get bored very easily. So you need a lot of stimulation. They try to keep you, or you get distracted very easily. But like people like you because you get like bored easily. So maybe you have like a lot of options because they find you to be attractive with sexually, and they find you to be attractive in like your physical features. Like you have an exciting personality, like very charming, persuasive, the way that you talk. You know what I mean? I was almost gonna say like a lower tone, you know what I mean? Or like a it's not like a baritone, like a deeper, lower voice, you know what I mean? But it's like passionate. And sometimes it has like that, it has like an insinuation of sex to it. So people like that about you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you saying that you want to have sex, or are you just like, just being super friendly and passionate around me? Like, am I attracted to you? Like, people kind of wonder, how do you see them? So like, that's what people are attracted about, like the fact that they make it, like they have to consciously think, how do you see me? You know what I mean? Like that's a big thing on their mind. They feel like they have to be strategic in order to get you to see a bigger picture with them, and not just see them as like maybe fun or like a short term, or seeing what you can get from them. You know what I mean? You may not just see them as like something to pass time. People really want to entertain you and want to date you. They want to romance you. For some of y'all, people find you to be attractive because you just like, you give off like this childish pleasure vibe. Like it's like young. It's almost like you're young. Even if you're old, it's kind of like you're young, People like that. You know what I mean? Like that's like a duality to you. Like you can be mature, you can take care of stuff. You have a lot of willpower. You have a lot of courage and charisma to get things done. You know what I mean? You got skills. You got a lot of potential. You know your potential. You know what I mean? And you're strategic with how you use your gifts or how you use your skill set. So people like that. You know what I mean? And you don't openly tell people about your results. Like you don't just let people know like, oh, I'm working on this and I just made this happen. Like you don't really tell people until you've done it. You're like, oh, here, look, I just did this. I got to create it. So like, say that you have like a YouTube, you was like, all right, I'm gonna start another YouTube page. You'll start it and then start like, putting the content there before you ever tell anybody you did it. And then you're like, all right, I got content, y'all. You know what I mean? Come check it out. You feel me? So, cause like you got like this artsy vibe to you. Like you're very creative, very passionate about the things that you get into. And people like picking your brain or asking you questions or like talking to you. So you can really talk. You know what I mean? You're very good at talking. But it's like, I'm not even gonna say you don't say too much. It's like what you say to people, they always think about later. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things that's like almost like a scorpion sting. It's like I maybe plant a seed of information in your mind or I plant an idea in your mind. And then it's like it comes up later on. You're like, oh, you did say that. Oh, I remember. It's like because you change people's perspective a whole lot. The way they see the world after dealing with you changes. You know what I mean? And how they see themselves in the world changes. You know what I mean? So people reflect on a lot of like what they hear from you or what you say to them. So they like really talking to you. You know what I mean? Like you make them question things or make them like curious to know like how much do you know? You know what I mean? Like they want to be vulnerable with you because we got lovers here too. You know what I mean? So a lot of people like some of y'all people like having sex with you because like I got the fifth house, Scorpio, and I got the lovers. And the Four of Swords is a bed card. So people be wanting to sleep with y'all. They find you to be very attractive. They think you're fertile. You know what I mean? Like people think sex a lot about y'all. For real, for real. If I'm being honest. You know what I mean? You don't be around places where the vibes aren't like high. If people aren't vibing the way that you want to vibe, you're out of there. You're like, I'm good. I'm good. For some of y'all, distance plays a part, or you could be foreign, because the judgment in this deck has to do with like a foreign land. For some of y'all, it could just be like you're foreign. You're not from around this area. I'm not from this town. I'm not from this city. I'm not from your, you know what I mean, on this side of the city. I'm not from this side of town. Whatever the case may be, it's giving that vibe. Like, oh, okay, you're not like everybody else. That's really the big thing. You're not like everybody else. You know what I mean? You definitely stick out, but people can't really put you in a box to say you're like this. Like you're not like an emo. You're not like a party girl. You're not like a socialist. You're not even, well, I don't know. Maybe not a socialist. I don't even know what those are. But you're not like super social, but you are if you want to. You know what I mean? It's like people don't really know. They can't really read you. That's the big thing. Like people can't really read you. You know what I mean? And so like I said, like that contemplation really be on like, are you attracted to me? Are you into me like I'm into you? Do you see me how I see you? You know what I mean? Like people have that fear around you. That's the big fear. Like you may not get along with me. You may not really like gel with me. You know what I mean? So it's almost like people want your approval or want you to like them. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. You know what I mean? Like, are we building on something? Are we doing something here? People just, you know what I mean? They're attracted to that fact, like not knowing how things are going to turn out between y'all. You know what I mean? And fearing your judgment. So you must be like very important in people's lives. You know what I mean? They see you as a serious, like take you serious. They take you serious. All right? People try to be very possessive over you. And it's about your physical body. All right? Let me give you signs though. Could be a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini. Whoa. All right. Thank y'all so much. What are we talking about in there? What? What y'all talking about? Oh, my bad. I was just doing my little job there, Charlene. Charlene. This your moon sign, C-Mac? What? Whoa, let me see what we said. I missed it. I was missing that stuff, y'all. Y'all was going on. Whoa, what they talking about? Subscribe me. Who was nasty? Hold on. All right, energy. I missed it. Y'all was going on. Anyway, y'all. Baby factory closed. All right, anyway, y'all. Thank y'all always. Hey, D-Love, you just missed it. You got to run it back. We just finished. We finished under under an hour and a half. I did it again. Because I always used to think like, damn, these all signs be taking forever. But they really don't. You know what I mean? I try to get to the point. Please read Magic T. Describe me to a T. The part I'm gonna go to bed all the time, but pick a card who's jealous of you. I could do that too. What was that? I think I had another topic for a pick a card too. I was going to do. I think I made the time. I think I made the thingy thing. What was it? Did I? I was going to do a pick a card on what's their next actions. I was going to do that. Thank you, Kay. Good night. Good night, Kay. Kay Boogie. Mr. 10K. Thank you so much. I was thinking about doing what's their next actions, the pick a card, but I don't know. I wasn't super excited about that. But I thought about it. But who's jealous of you? Let's put that in there. We'll put that in there as on a list again. Because that's always an interesting one, too. Because you'd be like, not my peoples. I let you spend the night. You was wearing my shoes. You know what I mean? Thank y'all so much for all the support. I sure will. I'm trying to be here again tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to be here tomorrow and do the same thing all over again. Just a different topic. I'll probably do a pick card this weekend. So that's about it, y'all. All right, anyway, I'm about to get going. He said, been hoping you would do a next action. Me too. Hey, look, so I'll be I'll be liking to do them, what's their next actions? Because I haven't done one of those in like years. And so like that used to be my thing. I'm gonna do a money read too. I got one. It's like a career read. Now, when you say money read, Charlene, what you mean by that? Yeah, like elaborate on that so I can know. Good night there, Hive Mind. And what else saying? Well, I was just saying something to you. I was just saying something. Good night, Majesty. I was just saying something, Cat. Oh yeah, so yeah, the next action. That's my joint. Those my favorite ones. I'll be liking those. Like, what's the next action? Because them joints be lining up. I'd be so surprised. Like detail. You know what I mean? Like, how did I know this was coming a year later? Do you want to know what's going on at your current job? Do you want what's going on? Wait, say it again. Do you want what's going on at your current job? I think you might need to reword that one more time for me, D-Love. Good night, ML. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the support. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like it on the way out. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like it. I don't know where the like button is on the lives. They be making it hard. Year of the Dragon. I don't understand, Charlene. Oh, do one that is what's going on at your current job. Okay, like the T at your job? T on your career? Thank you, K. Thank you for the support. Thanks for rocks and rolling. Do you mean like the T on your career type of thing? Or like really like what's going down in your career? What do you need to know about your career? I think I did that already. What do you need to know about your career? I did that. It was in all signs too. It should be on there somewhere. Money read could be on how to get more money instead of how it will come. Okay. I can see what you're saying there. So, how would I put that in words? I'm going to work on that. I like that. We'll do that. Let me put that on my list real quick. I like that. Hold on. There we go. Wait, that's not it. Where's my list of things at? Say something again. No, what's going down at where you work? Okay, what's going down at work? All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get going. Take my little doggy outside. He's been waiting long enough. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for the support. Check y'all out soon again, shortly. All right. Thanks again. I'm gone.